Hi, it's Zoe. Today I'm going to be doing the How I Read tag. I didn't actually get tagged in it, but the original video is linked down below. I really like her channel, so you should go check it out. So let's get into this. Question number 1 is, how do you find out about new books to read? Pretty much through BookTube I find them, like watching other people's videos, and not necessarily like reviews. I don't like to watch reviews of books that I haven't read because I'm like, what if I read it, you know? It's usually like book hauls and stuff like that, or to-be-reads, TBRs. Also on Amazon, I just scroll through like bestsellers or new releases or friends, really. Or sometimes I just go to a bookstore and I'm like, hey, it's a good book? And then people are like, oh, well, this one sounds good. So that's usually how I find books to read. It's kind of just an assortment of things. It's not really one way. Oh, I also like to look at the New York Times bestseller, like in the newspaper, the young adult section. I mean, I've usually read them all, and it's usually kind of the same gist every day, but when there's a new one, I like to check it out. Okay, question number 2 is, how did you get into reading? Wow, that's how did I get into reading? Well, I mean, I started reading when, the average age of like kindergarten or whenever you learn to read. And I first started first I did like Magic Tree House and those like Rainbow Fairy books. I forget what they're called. And then I got into like Harry Potter, and my mom would read it to me. And I loved Harry Potter. She read me like the first 2, and then I started reading them on my own. And Prisoner of Azkaban, my god, that's I think what really kind of hooked me, was that one where it's like you don't really actually know, like everything you think is wrong. Oh god. Yeah, I don't know, just through my family's really, really big in reading, and I'm just kind of surrounded by books, and yeah. Question number 3 is, how has your taste in books changed as you've gotten older? Well, I mean, I think I started out really with like the adventure kind of books and like mysteries and stuff, and then as I've gotten older, I've gotten into more romance and obviously like teen stuff, and supernatural things. That sounds really mainstream, like vampires and stuff, but I think that's just really fun to read, like Vampire Academy and stuff like that. And then I also really like classics. I mean, I've kind of gotten more mature level of reading in there, especially through high school, like reading, and middle school we read more of the classic stuff. So yeah, I think I've gotten a more mature look and a more romantic, appreciate like a romantic part. And I've kind of sci-fi-y I like to. I used to be really, really into fantasy, like fairies and like magic and stuff, and now it's kind of more the like futuristic thing that I really like. Question number 4, how often do I buy books? Well, I usually buy my books. I usually don't go to the library to get books because I like to have a book like in case I really like it, so then I can mark it up or do whatever I want to do to the book. When I have it, not be worried about a time limit to return it. How often do I buy books, though? Well, lately it's been kind of more stretched out because during the summer I bought like 15 books, like I did like a massive haul, and so I've been trying to catch up on that, and then you go and you buy one more book, or the 3rd book in a series just comes out, like a Legion, and then you have to stop or someone recommends a really good book to you. So lately this month I think I've bought 2 books. Usually it's kind of around there lately until I catch up from all those books that I bought over the summer. So that's kind of my gist right now. Number 5, how did I get into booktubing? Really, it was just like one day, I think I was sick actually, and I saw one person's video. I don't even remember. It might have been Prue's Project. No. Maybe even John Green, like, referencing somebody. I don't know if he did that. I don't know. But it was right when I found the Vlogbrothers channel, and then I found this huge community. Like, I found this one booktuber, don't even remember, and I was like, oh, cool, I'll subscribe to you, you seem cool. And then I was like, recommended, and there was just, like, all these people, and, like, people actually talk about books, like, on BookTube. Like, that's a thing. Like, people do that. And so then I just subscribed to like so many people, and then I kept watching and watching and watching people's videos, and then I decided, hey, maybe it'd be really cool if I did my own. So that's kind of how it started, was through that. Literally, I just kind of stumbled upon it, and it was like the best thing I ever tripped on. Number 6, how do you react when you don't like the end of a book? Don't like the end of a book. When I get really mad, and I kind of vent to people, and I'm in a really bad mood, and then people just don't want to be around me. Or if it's like not a bad ending, but just a sad ending, like Hunger Games, like it just wasn't happy, or things like that, or just like the basic gist of it is not a positive, which most books aren't. I kind of have this like depression state where I think like I'm never gonna amount to like as much as, like, never accomplish as much as they did, or like never like be as brave or do what they did, and I'm just like, I'm here reading books, you know, like nothing really special. I have that kind of like, or no book will ever be as good kind of thing. But that's not really when I don't like a book. When I don't like a book, it's like I just kind of get mad that I wasted my time reading it. Number 7, how often have you taken a sneaky look at the back page of a book to see if it has a happy ending? Absolutely never. The only time I will ever do that is when I know for a fact that I'm not going to read that book, which is extremely rare. I will never look at the back of the book, ever. It's like a thing. I can't do it, because then it's like, that could be like so important, and some of my friends know that, and so whenever like we're hanging out and I have my book with me, they'll like steal my book, and then they'll go to the back of the page, and they'll like try and read the last page, and I'll flip out because I can't do it. It's not right. You have to read from the beginning to the end. I don't know how people do it. Some people are like, just tell me, and I'm like, I can't ruin it for you. What are you doing? Number 8 is, how many people are you going to tag, and who are they? Okay, I haven't really thought about this, but I will tag everyone in the link below. Thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Comment, like, subscribe, do what you gotta do. Do this tag even if I don't tag you. Like, I didn't get tagged in this tag and I still did it. Like, no problem with that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully I'll do a video soon. Alright, thanks. Bye.